Hey guys, it's Sam here, and this is a video I didn't think I'd be making so soon. But this morning Jurgen Klopp has announced that he is going to be leaving at the end of the season. And yeah, honestly, when I was told that I have pain, I have literal pain in my chest. It hurts. Because this man has done everything for this club. I think by the end of the season it will have been 8.5 years, which is a long time, and plus in that time we've had two really bad seasons. One which ended up not being too bad because we ended up qualifying for the Champions League on the last day, thanks to a big part of that was Nat Phillips and why can't I remember it? Reece Williams? Why do I feel that's wrong? The other one. Oh, my head's gone, you see. This is what you've done to me, Jurgen. My head's gone now. But yeah, the 2021 season, just after we'd won the title, that season, and then obviously last season, which was even worse because we didn't qualify for the Champions League. But there is no buts. Yeah, the simple thing was that he came out and said that, he don't have the energy for it anymore, and when as it's still fresh, it hurts, and you start to contemplate why. If you actually take a step back and think about it, 8.5 years is a long ass time to be going gung-ho with the objective as a Liverpool manager is to win trophies. And when he came in, we were a shambles. We had no idea. Brendan Rodgers, it just hadn't really worked. He should have been sacked in the summer. He was given an extra time, probably to consider that we wanted Jurgen Klopp, and Jurgen Klopp didn't want to join at that point. So we gave Brendan Rodgers a few more months, and it didn't work. He went and Klopp came in, and that first match day squad goes around Twitter a lot, and it's a joke. It is a joke of a squad. Not in the joke of a squad as in it's so good. No, a joke of a squad as in it's so shit. It's unreal. Like, that bench is awful. And he got that squad to 2 finals in 8 months, or whatever it was. And at that point, you just knew that it was the perfect signing. Although we'd lost both of those finals, you just knew that it was the perfect signing, and we were going to be in for some ride with him as manager. And boy, has it been some ride. 4 trophies in 12 months, 13 months possibly, considering by the time we'd lifted the Premier League because of COVID and everything. I think it was probably around 13 months. But even then, that's mental. And yeah, still in all 4 competitions. Hopefully, it would just be the best thing in the world for Jurgen Klopp to leave in leading us to a quadruple. I mean, it's almost physically impossible, and I don't think it'll happen, but I think it just gives the players that little bit of extra motivation to, even though they probably didn't need it because you're playing for Liverpool and them as players want to win. But I think now that it's out there, I think they will want to do that little bit extra for him and just send him off on the biggest high possible. But I mean, when that day comes, that final game, and the final whistle goes and that's it, no more Klopp, that's gonna hit so much harder. Especially that final game at Anfield, which I think is the last game of the season. So, yeah, that's gonna hurt. And to be honest, if he cries, I will probably cry, because I feel on the verge of tears already. I have never cried at football, not once. Nothing has made me cry at football. I've been able to hold it together, even winning the Premier League. I was close, but I held it together. I held it together, should I say. But this, I don't know. I don't know if this will be able to hold it. I don't think I can hold it, to be honest. Because there isn't words to describe what this man means to Liverpool Football Club. And us as fans, I don't think thank you is ever enough for what he's done. To change a team, a squad, a culture completely within a fairly short amount of time, because he joined in 2015, October of 2015, I think it was, and then we ended up winning our first trophy in 2019, obviously the Champions League. So that was only 4 years. Not even that, because October of 2019 would be 4 years, and you win it in May. Or, actually, we won it in June. So, yeah, it was like 3 and a bit months. Like, 3 years and a few months. And it all changed. And it was changing even before then, as well. Like, that man is the best person Liverpool have ever employed. The best signing Liverpool have ever made. And he is right up there with Bill Shankly and Bob Paisley as the greatest ever managers of this club, by far. And because of what he's done, I don't think it would be a shock to say he could even surpass them. You know, if he bows out with the 4 trophies, he surpasses them, in my opinion anyway. But he's definitely up there. Definitely up there, even if we don't win any trophies this season, which I hope we do, because we're at least in the final of one, and I hope we beat them. But yeah, it hurts. It hurts, man. It fucking hurts. My chest still hurts. But yeah, the search will go for the next manager. The first name that has been dropped is Xabi Alonso. Obviously, for what he's been doing at Bayer Leverkusen, top of the Bundesliga. He might not want to leave though, because some managers, when they're doing well, they like to still be in that environment. They don't want to leave, because obviously everything changes, it's a different club, different cultures where you've got to start from scratch again. Whereas at the current club you're doing well. You have it all there. It's already set up. You don't have to set up. He might also think it might be too early in his managerial career for a job like Liverpool. Gerrard, I think we're way off that yet. Didn't work at Villa. He signed an extension at Etihad, but even then it hasn't been the best start there either. But yeah, who knows? It'll be definitely an interesting summer. At least, well, I hope it's not an interesting summer, because I hope we get the managerial position sorted as fast as possible, so that that manager has a summer to bring in his players and use the players that are already here to mould his ideas across. But yeah, it isn't going to be the same. It really isn't. I remember when Gerrard came out and said he was leaving. That hurt. That really hurt, because he was probably the biggest reason I fell in love with Liverpool at a young age, because as I've mentioned a few times, I was born in 2000. So growing up in the early 2000s, the Championship wasn't as broadcasted as it is now, and pretty much the main teams that were on TV were the big teams, and especially Liverpool. And whenever I watched Liverpool, I always loved Steven Gerrard. And when it came to deciding what club I wanted to support, it was really a no-brainer. It was Liverpool. My mum supports Liverpool, and my dad supports Forest. Now, at the time, Forest were either in League One or the Championship, and as I've said, back then it wasn't as broadcasted as it is now, and it was mainly Premier League games that were on TV, and whenever they were, and Liverpool were on, they captured my attention more than any other club. So it was obviously Liverpool for me, but one of those reasons was Gerrard, and that hurt, but this hurts even more, is what I'm trying to get at. Because I didn't think I could love this club any more than I possibly could, until Jurgen Klopp came in, and he made me love this club even more, if that's even possible. I think you understand what I'm trying to get across, I hope, but he changed it completely. And yeah, like I said, words will never ever come close to the gratitude that I have for that man. And yeah, I don't think I can say anything else. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to Jurgen Klopp for giving me the best moments of my life. Peace.